almost at 2 hours, so we'll speed run the ASU recap.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We said that last time too, right?
There's just so many thoughts on all these games.
So many thoughts.
And just get excited talking about them.
We need Sam, bro.
I know.
This is why we need Sam. I think I will split up the picks in the podcast itself into 2 different clips. We should have talked about ASU before then. Whatever. No, I'll post the whole thing. Screw it. Next week. We'll talk in
We're still ironing some things out.
our post meeting with
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
We'll ask him about his vacation.
Okay.
Or
ASU,
suspension.
TCU.
ASU.
We kind of
TCU.
talked about it a lot already.
We did, yeah, but we'll dive really far into it, all the way in.
We'll talk about what we haven't talked about.
Yeah. So, I will say, last week we were pretty bold about how we thought ASU was going to come out in this game, and in a sense we were right. The scoreboard doesn't show it, but the box score does.
Yeah.
When you look at the total offensive production from ASU, I mean, ASU had over 500 yards of offense. Yeah. And TCU had like 260,
I think.
So we nearly doubled them up on offensive production. The biggest takeaways of this game were the fact that ASU could not get it done in the red zone.
Inside the 10, yep.
Inside the 5, honestly.
Inside
Like,
the 5.
we had 5 red zone possessions and we walked away with 13 points. That's crazy. It's bad. It is bad, is what it is. And yeah, it's bad. What I was impressed by is Sam Levitt looked a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't miss on a bunch of throws. I think his worst miss was that pass interference that, thank the Lord that they called on 4th and 10.
Yeah.
Where
It was almost uncatchable.
It was 100% uncatchable. But from the angle of the ref, I get it. You know, it's like he was already on the ground.
Yeah.
So it probably looked worse.
It was a bad ball, though.
It
You
was
could
a
tell
bad
out
ball.
of his hand.
Oh, it was bad. That ball was airmailed.
Yeah.
But outside of that ball, I have a hard time looking back and being like, okay, he missed a bunch of throws.
I think the thing he missed was his reads. Like,
Yeah.
he was late on that Jordan Tyson ball that he almost came down with in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
4th down, he threw in double coverage to Shimon Mateer. If he would have looked the other way to see Jordan Tyson wide open on a slot fade, like it seemed like he was looking away from where the open receivers popped. I don't know what his reads are. Usually I would assume Jordan Tyson is your first read. Now that's maybe just not elite quarterback play. That might just be video game. Where's my best player at?
Yeah, throw it to him.
So I don't know what his reads are. It just seems like he's not seeing it still perfectly. That being said, 100% his best game of the season.
Yep.
He played way better. As many times as he missed. Like, the thing I'm saying is he's leaving plays on the field. He's playing well, and we're still leaving plays on the field. Oh, he overthrew Jordan Tyson on that seam ball in the end zone where Jordan almost one-handed it.
Yeah, but he also needs to go up with 2. Yeah, but
He barely got his hand
Okay,
on it.
I have a different perspective on that. Because if you watch the safety who's rolling into that, he's not rolling. He's like crashing down.
Yeah, you just want him to throw with some more touch.
Yeah, I would. Which
is something
agree.
Sam
but
doesn't
I also
do very
think
well.
like Tyson was also moving at some speed. Like he was moving pretty quick. You put some touch on that ball. Now you're risking that being more like a back of the end zone ball. Give the defender a better chance to make a play on it. Yeah, that ball needs to be lower. I agree, but I think Tyson definitely could have made it easier on himself by just trying to go up with 2. Because I don't think he could have probably gotten 2 hands on that ball.
I don't know.
I don't think it was that.
Rewatching it, it looked like
I'll
Sam
have to
even got a
rewatch
hand
it,
on
but
it.
I could just be making more excuses for the quarterback. But
yeah, I mean, and the thing is that Sam's arm and decision making, even given those moments, the frustrating thing is that they're all big moments in the red zone where you're wanting touchdowns and you come away with field goals or you don't score. So you want to see those get ironed out. But he's been playing a lot better, especially in between the 20s.
Yep.
And we're moving the ball way more efficiently. He's been more accurate. And the thing is, you always have a chance with his legs.
Yep.
He is the best scrambler in the nation.
Yep. The stats prove it.
And like you don't believe it unless you've seen it.
Yeah.
And we have, the pleasure of seeing it every week.
Yep. Not this week, sadly.
Yeah.
But next week.
So we shout out Sam on that. We got to figure out. Well, we need Canyon Floyd to come back because our Australian boy Matt McKenzie, he just has not been getting it done.
I have hope for him in the future.
I do too, but it's not right now.
Oh my gosh! And it's not like Canyon Floyd is a great punter. He's been
punter. Better this year.
He has been better this year, but like having a good punter versus a guy who can't punt the ball past like 40 yards.
It's not even 40. He's barely getting it to 30.
Yeah, it's been bad. It was bad. Thankfully, we only punted like twice.
I know, and that tells you even more about how we dominated the game, time of possession. And
yeah, I mean,
we had down conversions.
I think we had like 38 minutes of time of possession.
Yeah,
36. It was like we dominated the time of possession. We dominated total yardage. We dominated. I think we were actually pretty solid on third downs, from what I recall.
We were really good on third downs. Let's count our turnovers. As fans, we count, like as ball watchers, we count missed field goals and fourth down stops as turnovers because that's exactly what they are. It's not like you're flipping the field with a punt.
Yep.
It's not like, this drive ends there. And sometimes it's even worse than an interception because an interception, you might be able to flip the field if you weren't going to get anything on that drive.
We were 5 for 16 on third.
Was it that bad?
Yep. We were 2 for 4 on fourth.
Oh
so
my
we had
gosh.
2 missed kicks.
So third downs.
The fumble and
it was the first down stats. We had a ton of first downs, but we're getting them on first and second down.
We had 25 total first downs.
Another thing ASU has struggled with all season is third down conversions. We might be at the bottom of the Big 12 in third down conversion percentage. Got to figure that out.
Yeah,
that's money down. Sam's got to be better. Marcus Arroyo's got to be better.
Well, let's see here. Let's see. We had punt. Let's see, 5 plays. So we had. Okay, this is all first quarter.
We had 2 missed field goals.
What happened? They're missing a play in here. Sam Levitt incomplete, and then it goes right to punt. Something happened in between there. But anyway, so 0 for 1 on the first drive. And then
punts don't count as turnovers.
That's a penalty. No, I'm looking for like third down. Okay, we converted a third down. 3rd and 1.
It was bad.
Another third down.
Third downs were bad.
Okay, so we were actually.
But
we actually weren't bad in the first quarter on third down.
Another thing to point out for ASU is that Jordan Tyson again solidified himself as the best receiver in the nation.
Yep.
No shade to Jeremiah Smith.
But Jeremiah Smith isn't doing that every week. Like
no.
Now Ohio State's got other guys that are insane.
He's not taking over games.
But Jordan Tyson legitimately took over this game. Like 8 catches, 126, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that go ball that he shook that corner.
Yeah, and that's just the thing. It's like
his release is insane.
No, but you can't touch him. On that go ball touchdown,
yeah,
he absolutely fried the cornerback. You cannot not have a safety over the top if you're playing man-to-man on Jordan Tyson because he has deep speed to beat you, and if he gets his release, he's gone.
Yep. Here's another thing that ASU doesn't get enough credit for. Our defense is so good.
Mm-hmm.
We are so good. I mean, we already shout out, Prince Dorba and Martell Hughes, but Ghost Rouser was all over the field.
He was. Didn't have a club on, he would have had a pick.
Bro, yeah, he would have had a pick 6.
Yep.
We had 2 dropped interceptions between Ghost and Martell Hughes dropping that one late. We low-key could have had even more, honestly. I could be missing some, but, I mean, Bimage was great in coverage. Boogie Wilson had 1 blown coverage on that scene,
but then he got the interception 2 plays later.
Is he the one who had the pick?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Jamin who had the pick.
Nope.
Oh, sick. Jamin Robinson had a rough game, but Bimage played more because I think they were just expecting better coverage, and Jamin was getting fried on slants. But to be fair, who doesn't? Breedlove had a good game. He doesn't pop up in the box score, but I remember he was good in coverage. Abney had a good game. Jordan Crook was everywhere.
Yes, Crook and Keyshawn Elliott.
So
such good linebacker play. They fly.
Dude, we have such
Good athletes.
good athletes, man. I mean, Keyshawn Elliott has a sack. Prince Dorba had 3 sacks. Clayton Smith had a sack. Elijah O'Neal had a sack. We had 6 sacks, 13 TFLs as a team.
Love it.
5 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, and a fumble.
I think you take away the sack yards, and they had 60 rushing yards. 50 rushing yards. So, like, we have probably, outside of Texas Tech, the best run defense in the Big 12.
Oh, no, I think you're right. It's like 60 yards.
And
But 60 yards on, like, it's looking like 16 carries.
it's just beautiful. Like, winning stats. And Hoover played amazing.
He did. The stats don't show it, but he
No.
was terrifying.
He was terrifying.
Like,
Shout out to
the
Josh.
pick at the end was bad. The
Kind of
sacks
forced it.
weren't his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The,
mean,
the
go
ball
on.
control on those sacks was his fault.
The one, yeah, that was just the one. Because he only had the one fumble. And it was just like he put the ball on the ground.
But he was all night just
dicing us.
carving us, putting the ball where it needed to be,
Yep.
accuracy, placement, and decision making.
Yep.
And he had some throws where he's layering a deep dig in breaker over the linebacker into front of the safety with touch and accuracy and timing. I'm like, oh my goodness. How, like when we were down 17-0, I'm like, we're not coming back.
Right.
Because this guy is on fire. He was on
That's
fire.
also something we didn't even bring up. We didn't mention. We were down 17-0.
I know.
17-0. And then ASU put together nearly a perfect second quarter.
Yeah.
After we went down 10-0 early in the second.
And outside of
Let's
Sam
look.
Levitt fumbling at the end of the
Let's
first
see.
half.
Let's go play-by-play scoring plays. All right, so it's 17-0 with 6:24 left in the second. Then Jordan Tyson fries the corner that's guarding him, attempting to guard him, and it's 17-7. And then Sam Levitt, 8-yard touchdown run, which he used his legs a lot on that drive. I mean, yeah, the play before, 24-yard run, incomplete, 10-yard pass to Jordan Tyson, Rayleigh Brown. Yeah, it was a 5-play drive. Yeah, and he hit 32 yards on the ground himself. And then what the box score doesn't tell you is that right before half, we actually had the ball again. Driving, I think we were at like the 25-yard line.
So,
The way Jesus Gomez was kicking, though, you
Can't-
guarantee that he was going to make the kick. But we had a legitimate chance to tie the game at halftime,
yeah.
before half.
Sam
But
just fumbled.
Levitt fumbled. Bang, bang play. Unfortunate. Then we tie the game to open the third quarter. And we didn't even start with the ball. TCU did.
Yep.
We got the ball back
Off the interception from
off
Adrian
the
Wilson.
interception.
They were
which
about to score.
They were about to score. To go up 24-14.
At least, I mean, the pick was on third down, so even if not,
It would have been a field goal, yeah.
they would have gone up 20.
But even, like, let's play it out that way, right? They kick a field goal, it's 20-14. We kicked a field goal on the drive that we got the interception, so let's say we take that away. They end up going down and scoring again.
Mm-hmm.
It's now 34-14. We're down to 17 again. That might be one of the biggest ones. That might be
34-14?
31-14. We would be down. 31.
31-17.
No, because we kicked the field goal on the drive that we got the interception. So, I mean, yeah, okay, we'll give us the
Assuming we
field
get
goal.
the field goal there.
Right, we still had to march down because we went like 92 yards, so fair enough. 83 yards on this drive, actually. You're right. So we kick a field goal. It's now
27.
24-17. They score again, 31-17.
No. If
Yeah.
they would have, if they kicked the field goal, they're
Oh, you're right,
20.
20. So
Then
it's
it's 27-17.
17. So then we score.
Ended up
So we would
even
tie it.
now and go to overtime.
So
But
we go into OT.
that being said,
Well, actually, we got the pick on the last drive. We could have
Yeah.
kicked the field goal for one. But, I mean, obviously the game goes differently.
Yeah.
Anyway, all in all, TCU was, oh my gosh, their offense was ridiculous.
yeah.
Props
Glad we
to
don't have to play them
ASU.
again.
Props to Keith Abney. Props to Rodney Bimage.
Mm-hmm.
Props to Javen Robinson. Kyrick Breedlove. Everyone who had a part in guarding Eric McAllister,
He got hurt.
still one catch. When did he get hurt?
I don't know, but he didn't play the entire second half.
Oh, dude, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. It was the white boy with no gloves,
Manjack.
Joseph Manjack. He was cooking us
Yeah, he had
over
6
the
catches,
middle.
83. DJ Rogers. Jordan Dwyer dropped like 3 balls.
Yeah, not his best game.
No, not at all. If he catches any of those go balls or fades, dude.
Yeah, and Hoover was putting them on the money.
Oh my gosh.
On the money.
Dude, it sucked watching him just piece us like that.
I know.
It was hard. It was hard to watch. But
And it was like a lot of it was good coverage, and he just placement of the ball. Like, he is legit. And I hope he goes to the draft because I don't want to see him again.
Hoover?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was a lot of fun to be at the game. The atmosphere is one of the best atmospheres I've been in. Period. Honestly, that was like BYU. The level of emotion.
Yeah.
And I think it was purely because nobody left.
Nobody.
Like, it was
How could you?
It was great. Normally you see the student section, they'll trickle out, but everyone stayed for like the entire game. The student section was standing room only, and you know, some people filtered out, but it was like there was not really an empty seat in the house.
Yeah.
The game was so much fun. The weather was beautiful because it was raining all day. And then ASU put together. I mean, realistically, ASU should have won this game like 45-24. That was my original.
Right. Pretty
That
much
was my
exactly the way we called it.
That was my original prediction. It was 45-24. ASU was going to win by 3 scores. We had every opportunity to make that happen.
We had
Props to TCU's defense. They stopped it.
2 field goals.
We also had horrible play calling in the red zone. It was terrible.
2 field goals inside the 10.
Yep.
And a 4th down turnover inside the 5.
Yep, 4th down turnover inside the 5. We had 2 missed field goals as well.
Yep.
And
so you're just leaving points all over the
All
field,
over this game.
same as Baylor.
Yep.
Inability to score in the red zone, having to kick field goals instead of finishing drives.
I mean, I'd like to see if they even, do they give us red zone efficiency? No, they don't. I would love that.
We'll have to go and put together that stat throughout the season because it's bad.
Yeah, because I just want to see our red zone efficiency in this game specifically, because
we had 1 touchdown inside the Levitt ran like an 8-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it was inside the 10, but we also had that 4th and 5 little hookup with Jordan Tyson.
Oh yeah, at the end of the game.
So we had 2 touchdowns. We turned the ball over on a 4th down stop inside the 5. And then we kicked a field goal at the end because we got a false start. It was so
I
bad.
know, Sam. You gotta make sure. I know it was a quick hike QB sneak, but you have to make sure everybody is set. Everyone needs to get set too, but you're in charge of making sure everybody's set.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have to quick hike a QB sneak to get a QB sneak in from the half-yard line.
Yeah. So I might have misspoke then. So we missed one of the field goals.
No, but we kicked 2 inside
the 10. And
We had the game winner, and then we had
the one that we missed.
No, we had the one that got us to 17 after the interception.
Did he make 2 kicks?
Inside the 10, because that was the Jordan Tyson one-hand attempt.
You're correct. And then okay, so we kicked 2 field goals, we scored 2 touchdowns in the red zone. We missed
turned the ball over once.
We turned the ball over once.
On downs.
On downs. We didn't fumble in the red zone. So we turned the ball over on downs, we missed a field goal in the red zone.
40%.
So yeah, not even 33%. 2 touchdowns out of 6. That's bad. That's really bad.
Yep. It was a really bad performance by our red zone. What do you think the issue is with the red zone offense?
Play calling.
Is that entirely what it is?
No. I think it's the inability to establish the run. Because the run opens up everything. Our receivers, like Jordan Tyson is winning almost every route in man, but the issue is when we can't run the football, it makes us so one-dimensional. and Levitt has not been the most impressive passer, and we just don't have the receiving weapons with Jalen Moss hurt to just dominate our routes in the end zone. Like Eusebio on that zig, or was it zig or was that a speed out, something like that? He won the route, but he won it. It was like the ball was put underneath and behind him, and the corner was just sitting. And
right, it was an out. He was wide open, but Levitt didn't put it in the right spot.
Right. So, all in all, it was a fun game to be at because of the nature of the performance and the meaning of the game. And Levitt played his best game of the year so far. Ridley Brown, 134 yards on the ground as well.
Yeah, he's a stud. We didn't talk about him, but
at all.
He is
21 carries, 134.
The only time I don't want to see him on the field is inside the 5. Other than that, this guy is a stud.
If that's all he's there for, that's fine. You at least unlock the threat of running the football.
Yeah.
Whereas Ray League, he's such a patient runner, but when the box is stacked with 8 guys,
he can't run through a linebacker.
Right. And he's going to be patient waiting for the hole, and we end up losing 2 yards because we're not filling our – I also feel like our O-line has not been winning one-on-one reps.
Yeah, I think the red zone issues are a mix of everything, like you kind of said.
Yeah.
It's been Sam not making the right read. It's been him making an inaccurate throw. It's been somebody dropping a pass. It's been us not being able to create separation. It's been bad play calling. It's been uncreative play calling. It's been trying to hit the same run that we hit the entire way up the field, except now there's no safety because there's no need for a safety. He's in the box. And then it's also our interior offensive line hasn't been able to create push. We've had bad perimeter blocking. Like we've done everything to not score in the red zone. Every single mistake you could think, penalties, every single mistake you could think, we have made to keep us out of the end zone. And it's like, how do you fix everything? Is this a fixable problem? I hope so. We need it to get fixed.
I think the false start on that 4th and goal in the under a minute with the QB sneak where we had to kick the field goal, that's fixable. That's easy. Sam knows, hey, you just
penalties should be fixable, yes.
Penalties are fixable. That specifically is fixable because it's just like, okay, we have only run that once this year. That's the only time we ran it. We got a false start. Okay, next time he knows, wait for everyone to get set. Please, dear God, wait for everyone to get set because then you have an easy touchdown.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll have another game that will come down to this almost exact game script. It's happened twice already now.
Yep.
With Mississippi State, and we didn't go for it on 4th, which we should have. And this game we did, and didn't pan out because we got the penalty. Whatever. I think if we can just figure out, like they were talking, I heard Kenny Dillingham talking about it, and he was saying that our red zone offense sucked against Baylor.
It did.
It did. And technically our red zone offense sucked in this game. But when you look at it, it's like we were still getting first downs in the red zone. Like we were getting inside the 5.
Yeah. It's inside
now our inside the 5 offense sucks.
Yes.
But our red zone offense was fine because we ended up scoring a couple of possessions. But anytime we were inside the 5, it was not a guarantee.
Yeah.
I think we scored 1 touchdown inside the 5.
Yeah, somehow it gets harder for us to score the closer we get to the end zone.
Yes. And so that's where it's like, okay, we can't just score every single possession from outside the 10 or outside the 20.
Yeah.
You have to be able to punch it in from inside the 5. We couldn't do it against Mississippi State. We couldn't do it against Baylor. And we couldn't do it against TCU. That's a problem. It needs to get fixed. And a game like Utah, where their defense is really good, this is going to be the best defense we've played by far. And arguably one of the best offenses. Most electric. I mean, TCU is the best offense we played, and Baylor had that explosive potential.
Fastest quarterback will play.
For sure. And he's got a ridiculous arm.
Yeah, he's the most dynamic athlete at quarterback.
By far. And, I mean, their running backs are good. Their receivers aren't as good as we've played, but probably the best O-line we've played.
Yeah, hands down the best O-line we've played.
Probably the best D-line we'll play as well.
Also true.
Yeah, so it's just going to be the hardest game we're playing
tied for the best environment will play.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Mississippi State's still tougher. But
Utah is an insane environment.
I know it is, but the cowbells make it unfair. Because it's screaming plus artificial noise.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever. Anyway, it's going to be fun. I can't wait for that game.
I know.
We'll do our preview
Stinks that
next
it's
week.
not this week.
Yeah, I know. We'll do our preview next week so that way we'll get wrapped up here. But